Have you heard about these hammerhead worms?
I've seen some of that.
So there's hammerhead worms. It says that they're posing a growing threat to gardens. They look they're the picture that I'm looking at right now. It's like black and white striped. They've got a head on them that kind of looks like a hammerhead shark. And this article came out August 20th of 2024. It says and this is from Washington. I'm guessing Washington State. It usually says DC if it's talking about that. But it says earthworms, as we know, are garden champions, cleaning the soil by eating their weight in organic matter every day and aerating as it wriggles around, creating tunnels and root growth. They also improve soil moisture, remove fungal spores, stimulate microbial activity, and it benefits plant health. So earthworms are good. You want earthworms in your garden. If you go out there, I know like in Jason's food forest, he can go out there and dig up a little bit and where the mulch is at, and there's earthworms all through it. That's a good thing to have, right? But the article says there's another weird worm out there that's toxic, deadly to our beloved earthworms, and nearly impossible to kill. As its name would imply, the narrow snake like flatworm has a head built like a hammerhead shark, and it's hardly a newcomer. It's believed to have hitched a ride to the U.S. from Southeast Asia on with a shipment of plants around 1900. They start out about 2 to 3 inches long. They grow to about 15 inches long,
Gee.
and they're a force to be reckoned with. It says, although they are ravenous earthworm hunters, hammerheads are coated with the same paralytic neurotoxin that's present in the pufferfish, and it keeps birds and insects from preying on them. It gives them a decisive advantage in that the neurotoxin keeps the birds and insects away, and it gives them an advantage in the food chain. That chemical coating is toxic to pets and would likely irritate your skin if you were to pick it up. And to add insult to injury, their bodies contain parasitic nematodes, tiny roundworms that feed on plants and can be parasites to humans, animals, and beneficial insects.
They sound like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I mean, I think that if you got infested with these suckers, it'd be bad. It says the slithering pests love heat and humidity, so they initially made their homes in Alabama, California, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Texas. But greenhouses are also hot and humid, so the worms have been inadvertently transported on nursery plants to gardens in Arkansas, Illinois, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, North Carolina, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Virginia, Washington, D.C. They've also been found in Hawaii and Canada.
Wow. It doesn't sound like there's a good solution to get rid of the things then.
Mm-mm.
Scorched earth policy on that, I guess.
Probably.
If I saw one of those things 15 inches long,
Right.
that's a snake.
I mean, it would devastate your garden because, it would essentially kill off the life that makes your garden work right, you
Yeah.
know? And I
I
know, I know, when William does his talk about soil health and all that kind of stuff, he's talking about good nematodes and bad nematodes. I think these are the bad nematodes.
Yeah, they would have to be. I mean, and I don't realistically know. I mean, if they've got from what you were naming out all the chemical on them and stuff like that, I guess you would have to go scorched earth on that and make sure all of them are dead, and then reintroduce everything again.
Yeah.
I wonder if dewormers would take care of those.
Oh, I don't know. That might be a good idea.
Because if you're worming your animals, uh, if you're worming your animals, it's killing the worms that are inside the animals. But then when the animals poop out, they've still got dewormer in there, and then that kills the
It kills the healthy
earthworms.
worms. Yeah.
Yeah,
But if these things are eating the earthworms, they're non-existent anyway, right?
yeah. That's why I was thinking go scorched earth on
Yeah.
it and start over. Jeez. Hopefully
Yeah,
we
if
never.
any of you all out there got some news about how to take care of these, if we start to see them in our gardens, please let us know. Because Lord knows I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to deal with that. Like it makes me. If you, I'm kind of thinking if you don't have them, if you're not dealing with this problem, do your own plant starts. Don't go buy them in a nursery,
Yeah.
or make sure that you buy them from a source that is a good source. But because the things that are coming in from out of state are going to what? The big box stores, right?
Yeah.
And so we're always talking about support local, support small business. Go to your local nursery that they're building or they're planting their seeds and all doing their own starts and all that. If you got to get plant starts, go support them. Don't buy them from big box stores or start your own seeds at home. We
Yeah.
should probably do a podcast about that, about how to start your own seeds. But
Yeah.
um
Have that closed loop system. I mean, just like my animals, we're in a closed loop system. We don't bring animals in from other places. So you don't have to worry. All these people are like, oh, well, you got to vaccinate for this, vaccinate for that. And it's like, if you've got a closed loop system and you're not bringing new animals in and out all the time, you don't have to do all that mess.
right,
So we don't do a lot of those vaccinations because it's all closed.
right. Yeah. I was reading this article and I thought, oh my God, I don't even know what I'd do if I went out and saw one of those in my yard.
Napalm.
Right.
Yeah, just flamethrower the whole place. So, what? Well,